women are beautiful, they're nurturers, they're caretakers, they're better at making decisions because not everything in life is logical. Everything in life comes from feeling.
Everything in life comes from feeling? What about math?
It is.
What about math?
Well,
Do you feel
math.
2 + 2 = 4? Or is it logically true that 2 + 2 = 4?
It's logically true that 2 + 2 = 4.
I didn't mean to interrupt you. Do you want to list more things? Because it seemed like you had more. Like, women are better. Give me all the reasons.
Even you can go to animals, right? The most aggressive is the woman. She actually provides for the species.
Talk about lions. You think women are better than men.
Yes.
So you're a woman's female supremacist.
Yes.
Do you think women have more inherent value than men?
Yes.
That's a hot one. Okay. Why is that?
I think your value is determined by your place in society, how you contribute. And I think women...
Yeah, she's wild for that. I mean, just a statement alone, women make better decisions. Come on now, man. Why, if that's true, why is it a joke that women can't even decide what they want to eat? You know what I mean? Why is that? There's some truths to every joke, right? Like, that's just funny, man. I mean, I want to know, like, everybody who has, like, important women in their life, if you're a man, do you agree on that women make better decisions? I just want to know. Even women, like, women who have other women in their life, do you agree that women make better decisions than men do, logically? Like, come on, I don't even really think that she really believes that. I don't think that she really believes that. I would more so just go with the fact that she's just saying that, like, to be polarizing. You know, I don't think that she really believes that. But, and then she tries to compare it to the animal community or the animal kingdom. Like, yes, female lions will hunt, but they're not more aggressive than male lions. You know what I mean? And that doesn't, what lions do in their pride doesn't translate to the whole animal kingdom, you know?
I'm gonna hold your hand when I say this. Feminists do not have to include men in their movement. We don't have to include the oppressors into our movement. Feminism was created to ensure that women had equal rights to men, not the other way around. Men have always had their rights. Women had to fight tooth and nail for them. So no, I don't have to include you or your issues in my movement. You can be supportive of the movement. I absolutely encourage men to be supportive of the feminist movement. But your issues will never come above women's issues, and your issues will never be the forefront of the feminist movement.
Am I, like, sleeping under a rock or something? But who's saying that men are trying to have their issues be a part of the feminism movement? Who's saying that? But she did mention something important, which is a very imperative thing to distinguish with feminism itself. For feminism to have a lifeline, it has to convince the people who are trying to be a part of that movement that they are oppressed. And who would they be oppressed by? It would be men. I would love to ask her this question. And to any feminists out there, what are you currently being oppressed? Or what are men currently oppressing you of in this current society? You have the freedom to do what you want sexually. You have the freedom to do whatever you want to do when it comes to your reproductive rights. You have the freedom to pursue any job that you want. There's so many liberties that you have now as a woman in society. What is it that you're being oppressed of? I would love to know. Because that's what feminism even is built upon, is to say that the patriarchy or men are currently oppressing them or have always oppressed them. What are you being oppressed of now? I would love to hear it. I always say this. I go a step deeper and say that we've made it so comfortable now in society that it's not about equality for women or for feminists who have this ideology. It's about power. They don't want to be equal to a man. They want to be above a man. They want to be able to dictate or have the perks of what it's like to be a man, but they don't want to have to deal with the responsibility. That's really what it boils down to. That's their ultimate objective. They want to have the power. You know what I mean? Because you can even argue women have way more freedoms than what they did. They're the most free that they ever been in society. But it's still not enough for them. You know? So yeah, let's move on to the next one.
And I think women just contribute more to society.
If you compare in total all the careers of women and all the careers of men hold up society. Women
That's how you guys built society. So, like, of course, your statement's going to be true.
Well, there's nothing that prevents a woman from being an electrician or working on an oil rig.
That's how we built society. She said it herself. That's how men built society. Men built society. Did women do it? No. And of course, this is what they always say. Well, it was the patriarchy. You guys had more control, and you know, so of course you guys built society. Well, we don't see women in large numbers right now inventing anything that would help society become better. Do we see that? No, but they're the freest that they ever been. We still don't see that.
Say in some crazy hypothetical scenario, you compare all women disappearing to all men disappearing. You keep all men. I mean, look, shit sucks. You lose loved ones, moms, sisters, girlfriends, wives, daughters, etc. But when it comes to an analysis of the workforce, the things that we enjoy, the comforts of modernity and society, electricity, running water, telecommunications, that
Women
continues. If it's just women left, within 3 days, the electricity's gone, your internet is gone.
There are women
your
in the electrical
telecommunications,
fields.
there's not enough women who do it. There's some women.
Why do you think that is?
Because they don't have a affinity or interest in those sorts of fields.
Dude, women are like, these type of women are just they're at war with reality itself. Like, the hardest person to be able to like tolerate and to talk to is a person who is obtuse in their thinking, meaning that they have a hard time even understanding what's right in front of them, what reality is. Like, why are we arguing about who provides more to society when it comes to the infrastructure of society? Why is that even an argument? It's literally like self-explanatory. It's self-evident. If you remove men completely from this earth, I give it a week tops, you know. I give it a week tops. You got to figure out how to get clean water. You got to figure out how to keep the electrical grid going. You got to figure out how to, obviously eat. Women could last a week. They wouldn't last a week. But then in the same breath, you have women like them who literally think that women contribute more to society. Like, what's wrong with just saying that women have value towards the things that they inherently do better, like nurturing, and also things that they can do that men can't do, which is reproducing a child from their own body. Why can't we uniquely appreciate women for all the things that they do within their unique right, instead of trying to say, hey, we are better than you as men? You know what I mean? Like, it's one thing to, try to argue for a movement, but it's another thing to just be in complete denial with reality itself, man. Like, and I said it before, I'll say it again, like, men have created such a comfortable environment for women that women are just so entitled and so spoiled rotten to, like, sit here and basically think that they're above men. You know what I mean? Like, all the comforts you see in this world is predominantly because of men. The ability to travel, the ability to have HVAC, the ability to go to that refrigerator, have food in it, the ability to turn on your lights whenever you want. They just literally, like, I'm not even kidding. I was at a client's house. This is my business. I do a lot of handyman work, construction work on the side. And we were talking about the shower and the temperature of the water. And I literally said, I told the woman that I was doing work for, I said the words water heater. I said water heater. She literally was like, I do not know what that is. Like, how do you not know what a water heater is? But not to, minimize her or anything, but it just exemplifies how comfortable women are in society. They're not expected to know how to fix things. They're not expected to know how things operate. But they take that privilege and literally just spit in the faces of men and say crap like this. It's just, it's completely just, it's foul to me. But I want to know what you guys think in the comments. Let me know what you think. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. And I really appreciate you guys for tuning in.